All right, new drink.
Stupid song. All right, new drink. Tupac just be saying dumb shit.
Picture
Oh, my bad.
perfect. I paint a perfect picture.
All right.
Okay.
Junior, say hey first before we start the video. I said say hey. What is going on? Good morning to all of those who are watching right now. It's morning out here, and she's getting ready to go to work.
Hi guys, I'm ready.
And I'm getting ready to be with Junior, and I gotta go bust some moves as well so that we can do the damn thing. But that leads us to what this video is gonna be about, as you guys see it in the title. We wanted to talk about real quick. We ain't trying to make this like video too long because she gotta go. The benefits of co-parenting and the benefits of having just some help. I think I would like to say me and her, I'm pretty sure probably not all of you, but a lot of you have experienced the same things the same situation that we experienced growing up, which is growing up in a single parent household and just seeing your mom or your dad or whoever took care of you just do everything by themselves, right? And never really having any help financially, or just being there to help with things. And sometimes just because a person is there doesn't mean that they're there, if that makes sense. A lot of us have grown up in situations where we may have had somebody that was there, but they weren't there. It's like the difference between being a dad and a father. Anyone can conceive somebody, but not everyone can be a father or a mother to somebody. So, what's your, here you go throwing up.
This little bed. Let me put it. Don't be so quick to walk away.
Yeah, we gotta put his little bib on y'all because he be throwing up a lot these days.
And his neck. Tip: be careful with your baby's neck with the make sure you're always like they have a bib or you're wiping off their neck because it could build up there and cause some what is it called? Make his a little, is it a rash? Something like when the milk spills on their neck and it's there for too long and stuff. Yeah. Then you got to get this little cream to put on it or Vaseline. But my take on it is like hi Stinka. My take on it is we try to do things differently than our parents because we seen our, like he was saying, we seen our parents struggle. And in my situation, my dad wasn't there, so it was harder for my mom, especially with her having multiple kids. And so it was just a struggle. Like if I wanted something, I had to be considerate of like, hey, my mom might not be able to afford this. She doesn't have the best job, whatever the case may be. We're struggling, you know. So I didn't have my father to fall back on, or even when my mom needed somebody to like watch us or, you know, whatever the case may be. Even that really wasn't much of an option, or it was, but it was a struggle because, you know, my dad wasn't around. So, well, he was in prison. So we are making sure that we don't do that with Junior. So, for example, when I go to work, imagine me having to leave Junior with anybody because his dad's not here, or vice versa. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. It's hot. Can I get the window open, the fan, something, please?
She be exaggerating as hell.
I'm dying.
I don't like when the window be open because it be in our videos.
Is it that bad?
Yes.
That's inconsiderate. I said I'm hot, so you accommodate.
No, what she'll do, y'all, she'll crack the window while we're asleep. And everybody knows when you crack the window, it be cold as hell in the room.
Hey, this is Washington.
No, she be having like multiple, whatever.
The fan, oh, actually my fan that he complains about, but when it's the summer, he don't be complaining about that fan. He be all up on that fan. Thank you. What was I? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, like, just if we didn't have each other, it would be such a struggle. So we made sure that we reproduce, me and him, with a person that is going to be there so that we don't have to go through that, you know, struggling to find a babysitter or having to pay thousands of dollars for a babysitter. Even that, I wouldn't even be comfortable with, like, our baby being this young and having a babysitter.
Yeah, I think we were just talking about that the other day. Like, it's one thing, when you have a child, you're going to have to make sacrifices. And one of the biggest sacrifices that we're currently making is that we have to stack our chips up, right? We have to stack our bread up, and we have to do what we have to do so that we can have enough money to move, buy us a car, so that we can invest more into our hobbies and our and businesses, so on and so forth. And there may be times where we have to work a little extra just to save some money. You know, we're in a unique position right now, and we have a unique opportunity that we really just want to capitalize on. And in a year's tops, right? Um, if we play our cards right, we should be in a really good spot in our life. All of us, like us as a family. And you know, there may be times when she has to work way longer than usual. But we were just saying the other day, like it's cool being able to be a team because it's like if Junior has to stay with me while she has to go do her thing and make some money, that's cool, and vice versa. And it's like we're not leaving our child with a stranger. It's like if I was to go work 9, 10 hours, I would have like a peace of mind knowing that I'm just not leaving my child with anybody. I'm leaving him with his mom.
True.
And that peace of mind is really, really, really helpful. You know, I see so many parents stressing because they don't want to leave their child. And then it's like you see the difference leaving the child with the grandma versus leaving the child with a random daycare person. Is like, not to say daycare is bad, but like I just don't trust daycares right now. You see it all the time on the news, like daycares doing some crazy stuff to these children. Yeah. So even if I was working a 10-hour shift and I had him in daycare, I would still be like, dang, like what's going on with my child?
Right.
But I still wonder that when he's with his mom, but not in that way. It's like, oh, he's cool, but I just wonder what he's doing. Is he laughing? Is he smiling? Is he playing? Stuff like that. But
he's always laughing with me.
No, he's not. He be crying.
No, he having a ball with me. He do be fussing. Sometimes he'll be with his dad, and his dad will hand him to me, and he'll start cutting up. It's like, do you sense that I'm your mom or something? Because he wasn't cutting up with your dad. He don't play that.
Another benefit of co-parenting is, of course, we share the financial responsibility of our child.
Yeah, true.
Just like she said, you know, sometimes growing up in a house with like multiple, you know, I like to think that a lot of you guys who are watching these videos can like agree with me on certain things, and more than likely, you have some of you who were only child, who was the only child, right? Who was the only child. Then you have others who watch these videos where you guys probably had multiple siblings with one parent and maybe different daddies, right? So like you had to go through life not being able to get the things that you want, not being able to have your own room, right?
Me.
Not having all those different things because your parents couldn't afford it. Don't get me wrong, like you may have had a roof over your head, you may have had clothes on your back and food, but it's like you still didn't get the things that you wanted because it's 5 kids in one household with one income and one parent versus 5 kids in one household with 2 parents, both equally bringing in and carrying their own weight. So with us, it's cool because it's like even with something as simple as like the formula, it's like, oh, one person doesn't have to bust booze and go get the formula. It'll be times where she'll go get formula for him, and then there'll be other instances where I'll come back with like 2 cases of formula or wipes or
2 cases
or 2 containers.
Thank you.
Yeah, the same thing.
No, it's not. Got that burning bush beanie on.
Over here interrupting me.
I wasn't interrupting.
And Junior over here making these noises.
I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm away from them for a few hours and I miss them. Well, him.
Nah.
Look.
Oh yeah, the financial responsibility.
What is?
That's cool, y'all. It's cool being able to like team up to make sure that he has everything that he needs.
No, it's not.
Take it serious. Have everything he needs, and that's only gonna be better when he gets older. It's like there's never gonna be a time where we can't have something. It's no way that your child can't afford something when you guys are both carrying your own weight. So that's cool.
Wait, did you say your child can't? Wait, what are you saying?
I was about to, it's like it's no way that a child can't have the things that he needs or wants in life if you guys are both doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's a little harder to buy those Jordans when your mom is working and paying the rent, paying the car, the gas, the car note, and on top of that, trying to, buy you the things that you need. So that's really one of the main benefits too, is just being able to bear the financial responsibility of your child as a couple.
Another thing is emotionally, when he's having a hard day or something
Like
like that.
yesterday.
Oh yeah. That was rough. When he's having a rough day or something like that, or he's busy, I could take Junior, and I'm like, hey, you need to work on your scooter, you need some peace, you need some quiet, you need this, you need that, let me take Junior. And so that's a benefit, because we know women that are always with the kids.
Yeah.
You know some dads that are always with the kids?
I be with Junior a lot.
No, I said, do you know dads that are always...
You rarely see it. Like, we was on a bus the other day. I went on the bus with him, and like, I was like the only dude on the bus with a baby. And then I started thinking to myself, like, when was the last time I actually seen a dude, period, on the bus with this child? And I couldn't even really remember the last instance until a few days ago when we seen this black guy on the bus with his two kids, and it was his birthday. I was like, oh wow, like, that was the first time I had seen that. It's crazy when you have a child. It's kind of like when you are in the market for a car, and then you never seen that car nowhere around till you trained your mind to look for that car, and then after you wanted that car, you just started seeing it everywhere. Mm-hmm. We noticed that with like baby stuff now. Like, we see a lot more women like with strollers and baby carriers, and just I see all around a lot more babies than I seen before we even had him. I never used to see babies that much. I feel like I see them all the time now.
Yeah.
But emotional responsibility is cool because unfortunately, when you're a single parent, right, it's not like you can be like, oh, I need a break, especially if you don't have any help. Like, if you don't got no family, no sisters, no moms, no brothers that can take your child for a few hours and be like, and give you the time you need. You threw the diaper right there. Stop being ghetto.
I don't be feeling like getting off this bed and putting that diaper in there. Shoot, that's why you on the floor. That's for you to do. Thank you. Don't be so quick to.
So, when you are a team, once again, when you're co-parent, right?
You laughing at daddy?
Yeah. You can bear that emotional stress with each other. It's not even really stress. When she's having a bad day, or when she needs to get some rest, I can take Junior, and vice versa.
Yeah, it's been beautiful seeing our son have both of his parents, because we didn't have that, so it's just been beautiful us being
he be smiling with all gums and lips. He be looking at me. That's crazy how he be looking at me. He be looking at me like he just knows I'm his father.
Yeah, that's really cute.
What's up? Go ahead though.
His smile. Yeah, it's a blessing to see our child have both of his parents, just to see him be provided for in ways that we weren't, to have love from both of his parents, to have support, to just everything in every aspect of the word, like financially, emotionally, spiritually. He'll have both of us, and he'll never go without.
Yeah, I think
because we decided to make that choice.
Yeah, and like y'all, I think the best piece of advice I can give either one, whether that be a man or a woman, is to make sure that you are getting with somebody who's not necessarily the right person, but just somebody who has good, I'll say, parent qualities. Someone who's gonna actually be there, because like, it will make your life a lot easier when you guys are compatible. Like, make sure that you're not rushing into having a baby with just anybody, because like the old saying goes, it's not like when you have a baby you can give them back. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I've seen it times over. You know, in different instances, women having babies with dudes who are boys, and they just leave. You know what I'm saying? And like my mom always said, like men have a choice whether or not they want to be in somebody's life. Women really don't. Like a woman ain't gonna ever really leave their child. Very rarely are you gonna see a woman leave their child, but you see dudes do it all the time. So just make sure that you know you are with somebody who at minimum will be a great parent even if you guys aren't together, because I know for a fact if we weren't together I'm still going to be in my child's life. Oh, I'm moving to Atlanta. Oh, we both moving to Atlanta. Oh, I'm going to Germany. Oh, we gonna get the passport. Like, we're not doing that.
Wow, Germany.
Yeah, so there's not too many people who will do something like that. And keep your bridges clean. And what I mean by that for the fellas out there is, like, think about what is that cost. Like, what will cost you if you like go out there and mess around on your woman and all that? Because that's another thing I've seen. I've seen people intentionally break up their families, and then you start having a lot of bitter people. Now they're trying to keep you away from seeing your child, and that's just, it's all bad, you know. And then it's like, how long before you like, bruh, F this, I'm not gonna keep playing, you know, like whatever, and move on and leave your child. I mean, that's a story for a different day, but I've seen it a lot too. Like, just make sure that you are doing everything that you need to do so that if anything hits the fan, you will still be able to have a good relationship with your significant other and still be able to co-parent and still be able to help out and still be able to be in your child's life. And that's the understanding that we have. Like, we don't ever want to split, right? We want to stay together as long as possible. But even if that was the case, I feel like we have an understanding where it wouldn't be any bad blood between us raising our child,
Right.
you know, and co-parenting and making sure that he has all the love. It's cool because 2 doses of love is better than one. Like, he's showered with so much love, you know, and I really feel like when he does get old, when he gets older, that would be cool for him to have 2 parents to ask advice from. Like when I was growing up, I only had one parent to ask advice from. You know, he has 2. He can get a man's perspective, he can get his mom's perspective, and that's power in that. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Anything else to say?
No, we nipped it in the bud.
All right, y'all. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.